What's critical about inspiration is that you can't fake it. It's a deeply personal thing. What inspires you may be different from what inspires someone else in your shoes. But how do you tell a fleeting interest from a driving, defining inspiration? How do you ensure that your driving force is always pushing you forward? What happens if your vision changes? Hi, I'm Carole Feuerman. I'm a sculptor, and I make hyper-realistic sculptures of people. I'm known for my swimmers and bathers, and I'm exhibiting all over the world. Soon, April 22nd, I'm going to have a solo show in Venice during the Venice Biennale, and I'm really, really excited. Today, we're doing 20 things that inspire me. I hope you are inspired by what I have to say. Let's get to it. Number one, I'll say art. Art has been my inspiration all my life. It's my best friend, and it's what inspires me to create. Number two, I'd say creativity. Having a creative mind allows one to do endless things. It's the way artists see things. We see it differently, and it's very important to be creative and to see the world in your own special way. Number three is astrology. I am also a professional astrologer, and astrology has been there for me. It's taught me who I am. It teaches me the best days and times to do things, and I don't have to blame myself if something doesn't go right, because it could be Mercury retrograde, it could just be not my time to do something, or it could be the perfect time, and then I know I can move forward. I love astrology. 4, great writing. Great writing really inspires me. I love to read and I love to write, and that's why I wrote my autobiography. I love the stories people tell, and they're very inspiring to my life. 5, I'm inspired by people who speak their mind. They're not afraid of what someone may say or others think. They feel it's important to say the right thing and to say something. Number 6. 6 is charitable people. There's so many people that need charity in this world, and I am always inspired by people who give their time and effort to help other people. Number 7 is perseverance. Perseverance is so important to me and so inspiring that I just finished a sculpture called Perseverance. People who persevere are successful people. No matter how many times you fall, if you strive to do it over and over again and you persevere, you've got to be successful. So when I look at someone who gets up, no matter what happens to them, and does it all over again and keeps trying till they accomplish something, they are very inspiring to me. Number 8, leaders. Leaders are very inspiring to me. They have the ability to bring people together and to lead them in the right direction. I'm always amazed and in awe of people who could do that. It's very important to have leaders in this world. 9, teachers. Teachers are amazing. What would the world be like without teachers? Teachers dedicate themselves to helping people learn. I can't even imagine what the world would be like without them. 10, I'm inspired by our emergency service protectors, like our firemen, our policemen. They are heroes. Also by home health care workers, nurses, doctors, Doctors Without Borders. They go into war zones to help other people. It's very inspiring to see someone who puts their life at risk to save another life. Number 11 is beauty. I'm inspired by beauty, and beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, but behold the stars, the sky, the world, the landscapes where you go. These things are things we shouldn't take for granted. Great beauty is something important in my life, and it's very inspiring to me. 12, entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are especially wonderful and inspiring because they're creative, and they are the ones who come up with our discoveries. They invent things, they start corporations. And they are truly necessary for life and very inspiring to me. 13, I'm inspired by survivors, people who don't quit, people who struggle to survive against all odds, like the immigrants who floated from Cuba to Key West on tubes. I was so inspired by them that I made a sculpture called Inner Tube, Survival of Serena. Number 14, random acts of kindness and forgiveness. I am always inspired by people who will stop and be kind to someone else. Randomly, it's a wonderful thing and very inspiring. 15, water. I'm inspired by water. I'm so inspired by water that all my sculptures are about water. What inspires me? It's beautiful to look at the water, to feel the freshness and to rejuvenate from the water. And I think it unites all people, so it's very inspiring. 16, I'm inspired by family and my children. My family has inspired me, especially my grandparents who came to this country as immigrants with nothing, not even how to speak or write or read English, and they made a success of themselves. My grandfather started a corporation and he was very successful and he made something from nothing. And my children taught me more than I could ever imagine. My daughter, she had perseverance, and in spite of all odds, she learned how to do things. She didn't walk or talk till she was 7, but she never gave up. And my son became a doctor, and my other daughter became a nutritionist, and she's studying economics. And the perseverance and the dedication to what they're doing is very inspiring. And I always say to myself, if they could do it, I could do it. 17, music. Music is so inspiring. What would life be like without music? When you listen to music, your brain acts differently. It can cleanse your aura, especially live music. Who doesn't love a concert? And it can bring you to tears or it can bring you to joy. 18, people with disabilities, people who are dealing with a handicap or depression, like the Handicapped Olympics, people who have these problems. They're very inspiring because, as I said before, if they can do it, I can do it. And just watching them is an inspiration. 19, ambition. I'm inspired by people who have ambition, people who don't say they're too busy to do something, people who get up every morning and accomplish what they set out to do, or if they didn't accomplish it, they keep trying and they try new things and eventually they do accomplish it. So I'm inspired by ambitious people. 20, experiences. Life is about experiences. Life is about memories. And through experiences, we have great memories. And if you're going to live your life to the fullest, you should experience things. Don't be afraid. Experience something and maybe take a photo or write it down or draw a picture. But the memories are important in life. And I'm inspired by memories and experiences. Well, that's all 20 things that inspire me. But I have to tell you, I have one more thing. I'm inspired by truth and honesty. Honest people are an inspiration. If you tell one lie in your life, everything you ever did can be judged by, is that true or not true? So people who tell the truth and are honest are an inspiration for us all. Thank you.